day 9. Also just got word back from Forest Services. They're still getting vague. It's about this letter being bounced around and being signed and this and that, and there's a lot of vague stuff going on, and we're just kind of being left out like a carrot being hung in front of our faces like a horse, you know? Just that idea of like we're right there, so close, and then next thing you know, it's another week and 2 weeks, because we got up here May 14th. And so since May 14th, aka Memorial Day weekend, we have not been open. We've just been closed. No one here, no cars in the parking lot, no people out there, at least on our behalf. Other people down at the campgrounds are out there, but yeah, so there's a big family group called the Mazzeos, and they've come up here every single year for just decades, I believe it is. And so they're coming here Wednesday, and so Ed's telling them, listen, I need to know today that if we can come sign this paper Monday or Tuesday, because he's telling them don't buy your stuff, don't go shopping. And it's a very, it's a very stressful moment for him. Definitely in the history of Navajo, that's for sure, because it's never been shut down like this. But yeah, these are those moments where when you start putting yourself out there, life's gonna test you. And for Ed, this is an insane test of his emotions and being able to stay as calm as he can. But they're just lagging it out, and it just doesn't make sense. Like now they're saying that the people that gotta do this and do that and look over it are on a fire watch. And they're doing something with fires right now. So it's just like every time that we are almost there, there's someone that's not available, and we have to wait like, next week or whatever. So he's like, dude, let me know if I can do anything Monday or Tuesday. So that's the word right now. As you can tell, it's still windy out here. I don't care. Today was one of them days where you wake up and life is just testing you, because last night I was extremely excited to do this. Like for the first time, I was very amped to test myself again. And again, here I am going out to the water, continuing to conquer this feeling of I'm not going to give up, because that's that feeling I woke up is wants me to postpone it, wants me to put it off until later. But you can't do that. You got to continue on with your life and not let life get you down, because if you do, you're screwed.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking they have lost touch with reality.
Life's gonna be hard. And again, in your mornings, if you run with that energy, feeling sad, depressed, angry, frustrated, anxious, that will be the tone for your day. So do things like this. Take a run, walk, whatever it is to help you get your mind right, and then set the pace for the day. All right. So, for the first time since I've been up here, I woke up with no back pain. None. Now, the only thing I've been doing differently is been getting in this water every day, which is in the low 50s. And it's super cold, definitely cold enough to where it stimulate all your blood through your whole body to where your blood just is flowing really good. You can get out, you have this little red tone about you. It's not like an ice bath where you will literally get out, not wake up. You will get out of the the water and you'll see this red line. You'll see a red line on you. But yeah, as of right now, that was the first time I've experienced no back pain. This wind is ridiculous. So here's our bed. I don't know if you can see it, but right here I have a blanket in it because there's a dip. Now, like I just said, today was the first morning I woke up with no back pain. And that's either saying that I just slept in the right position or whatever, but if you ask me, there's been a gradual decrease in my inflammation in my back, which is what they say that the cold water exposure does for you. A shower is different. A cold shower is not going to really do it for you, not as much, because you're submerged in water. So doing a ice dip or cold water exposure in a pool of water is the best way to do it. Get you a container or a big trash can and put ice in it, or just really cold water. Check the temperature, get you one of these, get you a little temperature gauge, and you'll be straight. This wind is making it very difficult to record audio. I need to get a mic. Something that I feel now is I'm extremely excited right now. I don't know if that's a good night's rest, because if you don't get good sleep, it's going to be not as fun or exciting to get in this water. A lot of it has to do with I think the cold water exposure that's giving me no inflammation or back pain, to where I can get in this water and feel better. I can wake up and feel better and continue the process. This is day 10. Let's get it.
We confuse signs, words, numbers, symbols, and ideas with the real world. Most of us would have rather money than tangible wealth, and a great occasion is somehow spoiled for us unless photographed. And to read about it the next day in the newspaper is oddly more fun for us than the original event. This is a disaster. For as a result of confusing the real world of nature with mere signs, such as bank balances and contracts, we are destroying nature.
Day 10, water doesn't get cooler. The water's not getting any better. It's just how I'm treating it, which is how you treat life, your experiences, which makes things gradually get easier. Day 11 update. It's about 11 o'clock. Starting today off a little bit slow. The reason for that is because I'm at a point now where I'm really getting fed up with a lot of stuff in my life. Things going on in my relationship. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with my headspace. And so I'm gonna quit. I'm putting it out there. I'm not drinking no more. I don't want to smoke any more weed. I used to smoke a lot of weed, or I did smoke a lot of weed, mostly dabs, like concentrates and stuff. And yeah, so now there's horsefly on me. So anyways, so last night, yesterday I didn't smoke any weed. I think I did like one hit, and then I had the epiphany that I don't want to smoke weed anymore. So basically what I did is I just didn't smoke. I wanted to get a really clear headspace and see how I felt for the day. And funny enough, as the night came on, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I could not go to sleep I could not go to sleep at all. Like, there was no possible way I was going to sleep. For some reason, I had tons of energy, and yeah, my body was just not relaxed. And normally I'll take a hit, of some weed and go to sleep. But this was so intense. And then I was getting hot flashes, cold and hot flashes. So as much as I was smoking, I definitely can see how it's a little bit of a withdrawal. So I'm gonna only do it at nighttime to kind of go to sleep. And then eventually I'll taper off from there, and I won't smoke at all at night. And I'll, do meditations and something to kind of settle my mind down in a more clean manner. Because again, the lifestyle that I want to create is not an easy one. I have humongous goals to accomplish before I die. So for me to get my mind as clear as possible is extremely important to me. So yeah, guys, just want to put it out there that I'll be quitting weed, smoking any kind of THC substance, and I will be quitting drinking. I don't want to do that. I want to accomplish my big goals and dreams. You know what I mean? You can relax and party and celebrate and all that, you know, on an occasion, you know, once you kind of get there. I'm not even there yet. So it's like, I can't slow down. I can't stop. I need to keep going. I need to be persistent in my daily activities. So stay persistent in y'all's and just do what feels right. Act on your highest excitement. Right now, my highest excitement is just to quit all stimulants. All stimulants just need to go. Besides pre-workout, we'll keep pre-workout.
I've been reading a lot about the comments, and one of the thing that stood right out of there was what to do when winter comes and the motivation is not there to go into the cold. In the summer, it's really nice. It's a nice sunshine. You go out. It's not so cold. But when it is cold, going into the deeper cold, that's quite difficult. And I can understand that. But I tell you, right in the winter, you get the most of profit. You get the most of the result by doing this. The cold trains your immune system to be boosted. And that's what you need to get no flu, no colds, no inflammation, depression. All that is not going to happen.
It is a beautiful day. We're on day 12, taking the ice cold plunge. And I'm adding in now, so I smoke THC and been doing it for a while now. And I have found that if I cut it off in the daytime, it's actually going to give me like a ton of extra energy that I didn't even realize that I was missing out on, because I use coffee and other stimulants to help me get energy. But I'm naturally getting energy just from the cold water and just by not having any THC in the morning or midday or any of that. So what I'm doing now is I'm not going to smoke, because I can't just cold turkey cut it off. I've been smoking for 10 plus years, like every day. Some days not so much as others, but then some days a lot, to where I have these hot flashes and cold sweats at night. They're not severe. It's just enough to keep me up at night to where I can't sleep, plus the extra energy. So what I'm doing is I'm going to eventually taper off. I'll smoke at like 9 p.m. and then we'll go from there. And then some nights I'll eventually gain enough of my natural state to where I can just be tired naturally and then just go to sleep after eating, you know, that type of thing, just naturally getting tired. But yeah, I'm excited today. I'm gonna use goggles. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun in the water because it's so calm. The water is so still. It's been windy like every day for a while. Let's have a little bit of fun today.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the story. I gotta get out of here. And the story is about, you guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, you know, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, you know, I want to be on the same level you on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. Adrian, he's like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. Came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for an illustration. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answer the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? Lee, I'm looking for a different word though than lip. What's that word? Said I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
All right, day 13. We're coming in the water with me. Super clear. Oh man, last night was a rough one for me, emotionally. I was having a hard time controlling my emotions when I hadn't smoked weed. I put a time for 9 p.m. and by the time it got to like 7 o'clock-ish or whatever, I was working on Johnny's scooter. He had a flat tire, and I've been trying to get the new tire on, and that tire itself is extremely tight. And so what I did is I punctured holes in the tube, the brand new tube that I got, and I just really tested my emotions, because it's easy to take a hit of, some THC and calm yourself down, but it's another thing to not, and to naturally control your emotions and relax in it. I just want to be a representation of me, a normal guy who realized I'm not normal. We're all utopian elites, just like the elites that control us and keep the information hidden from us that we should be knowing, which is that vibration is extremely important when it comes to manifestation, because everything's vibrating down to the atoms. All the little atoms are vibrating, right? And in between those atoms is empty space, so it's infinite possibilities. But yeah, fish just jumped out the water. Yeah, it's interesting how many times I keep getting tested with not wanting to get in, and how cold it's gonna be, or whatever the case may be. Whatever life's throwing at me and telling me that I don't have what it takes. Because here's the key: when you make a decision to make a change into somebody new, something different, something better than you were recently being, the universe will test you and make sure that that's what you want. That's why when you make that decision to change, a lot of your friends, family, even girlfriend, boyfriend, they all have their own agenda, their own mind state. And not all the time it's the same as yours. So they might think, look at you crazy. I mean, I'm putting out there that before I die, I desire to have $1 billion. And it's not even really a desire. So my plan is to have $1 billion, because when I die, I want to give half of that away to all kinds of organizations and things like that. But what I need to do and accomplish in my lifetime, I need a lot of money. And so that's where I kind of had to check myself and realize that I'm not doing everything I need to do. And so that's why I'm out here in the water. That's why you guys are out here in the water with me. Just trying new things, doing new different things every day, because all we have is one day. All right, I would normally go underwater, but I've been waiting. I want to show you guys what it looks like. It's warm right here. I don't want to be here. I want to be where it's cold. All right, it's been like 4 minutes. So now we're going to go under. Let's get it. Another day accomplished, which means it's up to me now to accomplish the rest. Same for you guys. Challenge yourselves each day to be new and different. Probably water all over the camera right now, but be different every day. Be better than you were yesterday. You'll never fail. put as much as you can in each day to get closer and closer to your dreams and your goals. The more you do each day towards those goals and those dreams, in a sense, the quicker it happens and the more spontaneous it will happen for you. So I'm just documenting my journey and how mine happened, and I'm showing you my process of what I'm doing to help it become easier for me in my day-to-day life. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Quick update on Navajo. From what we just heard yesterday, Ed said that we can possibly get the lease signed today. There's no guarantee on today. They're so vague on all that stuff. Never given us a guarantee. But they said that we, look at my little chipmunk buddy. They said that we're either going to sign it today or we're going to sign it tomorrow. Tomorrow was more of a guarantee, as in like it's either today or tomorrow. So this huge family reunion that comes up here every single year is going to be here. And there's Z. They know I'm out here. I don't know if y'all seen the shorts, but they know I'm here. There's Z right there on the rock. And this little guy. I call him Alvin and the Chipmunks. Anyways, so good news today. We're starting today off a little earlier than normal. It's about 8 o'clock. And we're going to be cleaning all the cabins, getting everything going as normal, and getting it ready for them to check in. So these cute little guys, these are my buddies. Literally my buddies. You on camera? Yeah? Come on up here. Say hello to everybody. They're waiting for me to feed them. I call him Z. All right, so today I'm gonna do something a little bit different because today is the 2-week marker. It's been 14 days as of today. I've taken a few extra dips in between, but today is 14 days of me doing it. I woke up again, 4th day in a row with no back pain. I've been able to sleep way better than normal. So if you're looking for something to help you with your inflammation, I did it for that reason, to see if it would help me with my inflammation in my back. And it definitely did. So to celebrate, I'm gonna run and jump off the pier.
I believe that if we are honest with ourselves, that the most fascinating problem in the world is who am I? What do you mean? What do you feel when you say the word I myself? I don't think there can be any more fascinating preoccupation than that, because it's so mysterious, it's so elusive.
All right, 14 days in. Today at Navajo, we could possibly be opening today. There's a high possibility, so a lot to be happy and grateful for today. We're 2 weeks in, guys, and things are looking great. So I was just in the water, and y'all remember Ashton? He's like, I was coming to join you. And now he's gonna go in. All right, now you gotta go because you're on film.
Oh, I'm going.
Can't beat this for a cold dip. Navajo Lake. Oh, you see a fish? That's cool. You got it. You went off.